Hello, Facebook. I'm Lenore from the Brand Ambassador Select podcast. You are obviously on our Facebook page, so thank you for joining us for our 6-month anniversary of the Brand Ambassador Select podcast. I have an abundance of friends and crew members here with us today, so we'll definitely get to them in just a few moments. But I do want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. And the last 6 months have been a little crazy, but thanks to you for being so supportive that we launched a podcast at the beginning of quarantine, and we have now been 6 months and 56 episodes. Tomorrow we'll launch the 56th episode. So once again, thank you so much for joining us. We are a live event company too, so we did pivot during this time, and it's not stopping us from going anywhere and everywhere. So we are here today, and I'm actually going to leave it to our director to kick it off. So Felicia, hello.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Lenore. Thank you. The reason that we're taking over, actually, Candy from Brand Ambassador Select, she can wave to everybody as well, and myself, we're taking over because we decided that today for this live event, we need to have Lenore be a guest, because from the very beginning, she's the one who's always interviewing the guests. So today, we're going to interview her at times. But let me get a little past that. Actually, we have some wonderful people here that have joined us today. We have Gianna Scanelli, we have Rob Gleason, and we have Ming Chen. And we're going to give you a little background about them, and then we're going to talk about where we were 6 months ago and how we met them and how they came on board. And actually, Rob was our first guest on our podcast. He was. So he's here to celebrate with us today. And we actually have other guests that are going to be popping in and out as we're live today. So I'm going to just kick it off with telling you that Candy is going to let you know what's happening with giveaways that are going on. So every few minutes, she's going to tell you, she's going to interject and say, hey, guess what? Okay.
Guess what, Candy?
Guess what?
What? Question mark.
We have giveaways.
Everything right there?
Everything right here. Right here. Actually, we're a brand company. One part of what we do is when we started as Brand Ambassador Select and we were doing our live events, we were helping brands gain that extra visibility. And so through that, we did live events and moved on. And as Lenore said earlier, we had a pivot, came the beginning of the quarantine time, and we went, oh, what are we going to do? And somebody special will pop in with us later on, and he'll tell you his side of it. We went and said to Lenore, we need to do a podcast. What do you think? And that was what she did in the past. And she says, I'm in.
So I called Chris, our engineer, who's again behind the camera and not seen.
You're going to see him in a little while.
And
right?
because of him, we got Ming, thanks to a shared universe, for letting us broadcast out of there for 56 episodes.
Exactly.
So you were a big part of this as well. So thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. You guys come by anytime. I love having you guys in.
I love the candy.
Thank you. We're gonna talk all about Ming in a little while too.
Yeah, I love you too.
So what I want to tell you, we're gonna start. We have some guests that are gonna pop in, as I said earlier, and we're gonna start with actually our first guest, where he was when we called him and said, Rob, you have to be our first guest. And he said, okay, so Rob is going to take it away initially and tell you a little bit about who he is and where he was and where he is now, pushing through, growing your business.
Make sure to talk about the fish tank from the episode
too,
Rob.
So the infamous fish tank. So hi, everyone. My name is Rob Gleason. I manage an all-state agency over in Colts Neck, New Jersey, probably around, I would say, in the Monmouth County area. We're local. If you heard of Delicious Orchards, we're actually right around the corner. Everyone loves their pies. It's a great spot to go to. So if you haven't gone there, I definitely recommend it. But like I said, I manage an insurance agency over in Colts Neck. We do everything from your basic auto insurance all the way through, life insurance and even some investment options with other members of the office. But when we first spoke back in COVID, it was a tough time. A lot of people were scared. They really didn't know what was going on. No one was really driving, so we kind of got the question of, hey, what's going on with my auto insurance? So we kind of had to pivot a little bit, similar to what you guys did. A lot of people went remote. We had staff kind of coming out of the office, but we really took it in strides. I'm proud of my team for what they did. They really stepped it up during the whole pandemic, and we're actually doing really, really well, which is something good to say. And I'm happy that I was able to keep the entire staff there. That's definitely a big accomplishment. So
that's very, very important.
But yeah, I mean, Lenore did mention the fish tank. I do have a fish tank.
Before Rob was live, so when we do our podcast, I have the guests on the other side before I click record because obviously it's edited. And he's like, "Oh wait, I gotta fix the fish tank, so it's in a good shot." And me and Ming are like, "Oh my gosh, Rob, seriously?"
It's all about the background. So
It's
I had
a very
moving
impressive
background.
fish tank.
I appreciate it.
I know these things are very hard to maintain.
Oh, it's a lot of work.
One of your passions.
I never saw the fish tank.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Watch the first episode.
Yeah.
It's like 3 times Joey's, my son's.
Oh, in the back. I'm sorry. I thought you saw it.
Oh no, I didn't see it personally. It was over Zoom.
Oh, okay.
And that's good. And see, Rob is here and you're flourishing. You're doing well here with us right now.
Yeah,
Moving
thanks for having
forward,
me. It's awesome.
Growing your business still. And what are people saying right now? Just curious before we move on.
Yeah, I mean, so far the consensus is that, everyone's happy, especially, with our office. I will say, even amidst the pandemic, speaking on the insurance terms, the housing market is doing phenomenal right now in New Jersey.
Really?
And that definitely is attesting to, probably our success, in the business. I know I helped you a couple of years back, Lenore, with the insurance part, but as a first-time home buyer, how would you say it was a little overwhelming at times, a little stressful?
Yeah, but at least when I was getting my food in the parking lot every time and I'd call you at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd be like, "Oh, Rob, I'm sorry, but I need your help. I don't understand this, but what about this? But what about that?"
Exactly.
So thank you for being supportive on that. And thanks for taking care of my car too.
Absolutely. Well, that's what we do. That's the purpose of having, dealing with a local agent. You want to deal with someone who's personable, someone who, is going to pick up the phone, be there every time. And especially for the, first-time home buyers, second, third, fourth, fifth, millionth, it's a little stressful sometimes. But if you have someone that kind of help you walk you through the process, whether it's through my, connections that people that I know, or even just getting you a policy on the right time, it's important. So
See, and that's great because that's a lead into who we're going to introduce next. Because Rob coming in as our first guest, it was held in a shared universe. We went in there and we were like, oh my. And actually our engineer, Chris, had recommended that we go there. And then we met Ming, who now I adore
Part
him.
of our life.
Everybody
Can't get
can know
enough
that.
of
I
us.
adore him.
Part of our
He's part of the family. I adore him. He is phenomenal. So I'm going to take it to him on his side. Sorry, G. Yeah, so I'm going to take it to your, because he's going to tell you exactly how he got to where he is and where he is now. He's just
He has a lot.
great guy. He has a lot. We'll just stay here all night.
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be behind the scenes when all this started. But yeah, you guys called me and like, listen, we want to start a podcast. It's very weird. Can we come in? And I was like, okay, we'll have everything safe for you guys and come in. Let's see if this works out for you. And I guess 56 episodes later,
I would say so.
it's worked out.
We did something right.
Yeah, you've brought on some very amazing guests. But yeah, we help people launch podcasts. We help people live stream. We help people connect. And I think without live streaming, without podcasting, without connecting, I would have gone insane during this whole quarantine. Definitely, I wouldn't have had much human contact. Listen, I love my family. I love hanging out with them. But I want to see other people, whether that be safely, virtually, or safely in person, which we've done both. But I'm just glad. My main thing was, you guys said you do events, you interview people, and you weren't able to do that anymore, and that pained me. I was like, I don't want to see people stop doing what they love doing. I don't want to see people stop connecting. And I was like, we figured it out. We figured out a safe way for everybody to connect and keep going. And that was my main goal. And I was glad to see you guys come in and be able to do that. So.
He's been wonderful. You've been wonderful. Thank you. And see all
But
these- all these
today
things.
we aren't at a shared universe.
That's true.
FYI, friends,
that's
we
true.
are not
That's
in a shared
true.
universe today.
Yeah, we decided to give Lenore a break from being the host
Yeah.
and
Ming a
Ming
break.
from being back there in his studio. So we took it to a new site today that we just chanced upon recently, 10 Pearl out in Long Branch. They have great facility here for events and weddings and just meetups.
I mean, look at this white backdrop.
Right, look at our backdrop. We're ecstatic. So I think that Ming deserved this today. Lenore deserved this. Our guests deserve this. And now we're just here. We're telling everybody what it's about, right?
Yeah, I love that. I had no idea this was here, but now I'm going to tell everybody about it. Like, listen, do you need 6,500 square feet for an event, for a media broadcast, for, are you shooting a film maybe? or commercial,
That's next.
you can definitely do it.
That's next.
Do you
Get
need
ready, then you're
microphones?
Going back to TV. You're
Yes,
going to be with us.
yes,
next.
I heard, but it's like there's definitely, if you're in production and you're in the Long Branch, Monmouth County, Ocean County area, this is the space. It's
That's
definitely the place.
Listen, we're going to take him back to TV because Bing, if some of you are not familiar with him, Comic Book Men, it was a reality show on TV, AMC, correct?
AMC, that's
AMC
correct.
for 7 years?
7 seasons,
Seven
yep.
seasons, yeah. So, he's cool. You go to Comic-Con, you'll see him there, and he's the one signing the autographs for
He
all
has
of
the
us.
blue check mark, so that's how you know he's
Yeah,
official.
He's got
Right?
Jealous.
Right.
He's verified. He's verified.
I use that blue check mark to help everybody else promote, definitely, for sure.
Well, now we're going to move on. We have a few guests before I bring Gianna. We have a few guests that are going to pop in a few minutes. But before we get to that, we want to talk to you about a young lady who came on a few episodes in. And she's going to tell you where she started and where she is now, because where she is now is wow.
Am I now supposed to say, we have giveaways?
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. We have giveaways at what time? 7:45? Yes, it's
Sure.
7:45. We're
Okay.
going to be doing a giveaway. We have a giveaway. Sorry, Gianna.
You're okay.
You should just-
I don't mind waiting. It's fine.
Vanna on the other side, just let you
Can't
know
wait
that
for
we have,
giveaways.
since we work with
Giveaways.
brands and we're bringing a lot of brands onto our show now. So if you're a brand out there, you have a product, you have a production that you want to be known about, you have a project that you're working on, reach out to us because we would love to have you on the podcast and share your information with all the other people that are out there. So I just went blank.
So with that, we're giving away some of the brands and the
Correct.
products that have been featured on our podcast. Specifically, some of those things I ate like yesterday, like all of them. So you're lucky you have some to give away. Right. So we're lucky we have some to give you because we would have ordered them all to ourselves.
Right, that's right. And one of the brands I'd like to put a shout out there is Chum Fruit Bites. We've known Chum Fruit Bites for almost 2 years now.
Second guest on the podcast.
The second guest on the podcast, Ben Hartley. Chum Fruit Bites came out into the States a little 2 years ago, and they came to us and we worked with them. We helped them on the retail level, giving out sampling. We brought them to corporate events that we've done, community events that we've done, and we've just grown a relationship with them. We love the product. Good product. So if you have kids or your family, you're looking for that healthier alternative snack, like from the gummy bears, you didn't hear me say that, that is the way to go. So moving on, before we talk more about those, we're going to give you to Gianna bridals.
Guess what? 5, 6, 7,
I think it was 6.
6.
6, yeah.
Definitely single digits. I remember that much.
And I will always wait for giveaways. Giveaways are very important to hear. So hi everyone, I'm Gianna Scanelli and I own a bridal boutique called Gianna Scanelli Bridal. I started this when I was 21 years old, and it really started off with just having a friend of a friend refer me. I was making their bridal veils, I was doing their tailoring, and it really just kind of grew from there. And I got more referrals out of that, and now I have a studio in Lincroft, New Jersey. And we really are the one-stop bridal shop. So you can get denim flower girl jackets, denim missus jackets, and we have a sample right here. I do custom veils. That's probably one of my biggest products. But really anything that a bride wants, I can make for them. Recently, I had a bride come in and she wants to add a top to her dress, and now we're going to add a sheer top to it. So it's anything really custom. Most of the times, it's sometimes hard for a bride to find a veil that matches specifically to their dress. So they'll come to me, I will find the fabrics for them, and I really just give them whatever they want. And that's what it should be on your wedding day. I mean, it's your special day. You should get exactly what you want.
She's been giving me what I want. I didn't.
He's getting married.
I didn't ask for the jacket, but I got the jacket.
She got the jacket.
I
It was
did.
very cool.
I did ask for the veil, but we're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
Not
We're
there
working
yet.
on it. So
And you did a killer job on the bridesmaids proposal cards.
Oh,
So
thank you.
great.
Yes,
She's a great
illustrations,
sketch. Is it considered
yeah,
sketching?
an illustration.
Illustration.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So I also do illustrations too. So like wedding invitations or bridal shower invitations. I did Lenore's bridal shower invitation too. I can really do whatever the bride wants. And that's what's so great about Gianna Scanelli Bridal rather than other places, because it's not so custom and you're so restricted in some other places. So really, we can do whatever you guys want.
So, Megan, if you're getting married, again, I know you're married.
Pressure's on. Pressure's on.
I have a daughter, but she's only 15. So maybe
We have time.
Oh, she can wait. Yeah,
She can wait. But I have a lot of female friends as well, and yes, should any of them be lucky enough to get engaged, sending them over to Gianna's.
Yeah, they are absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can see the absolute beauty.
Wait,
I have to
G,
excuse
can you
me,
take one
Charlie's
off?
calling.
I'm sorry?
Charlie's calling.
Oh, wait, we have somebody calling. Oh, my. Okay. So we have all of this, and this is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, her designs. So, just make sure to check her out and see how things are, and she will treat you very, very well. With that,
I was gonna say, can we say hi to Hannah?
yes, I was going to tell you now, we're talking bridal. Now we go to the next step. So
After you get married, you have a baby. So what people have been telling me. So I would love to say hi to Hannah. She was a part of our team, but she's on maternity leave because she just had a baby, and she's there with the baby right now. Hi,
Hannah, how are you? We can't hear.
Hannah, are you muted?
Yep.
Okay.
Hannah, you're muted.
Hannah, can you unmute your?
Hannah. She's always muted. She's very good.
There you
at
go.
mute.
Oh,
How are
I'm
you?
sorry. Yeah. No, I was saying that I could hear you guys, but I wasn't yet part of it. So anyway, hello. Yes, thank you.
Hannah, how are things? Show the baby. This is our newest addition, I guess, to our squad, our girls squad.
Oh, yeah.
So Hannah, tell everybody, you've worked with us. She was out there bringing guests on the podcast and so forth. We won't hold you long. I know the baby. Don't worry about it. We just wanted you to come on.
Yeah. Well, thank you for inviting me on. I haven't just kind of been here, and it's nice to have other people to talk to. Other older people. No.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, yeah, it's been it was incredible working with the podcast, because it was your guys' creation and your idea, but it's been so cool to just contact people, and when a lot of people were wondering what to do, and maybe they kind of had a business before but it had changed, or this was happening and that was happening, and it's been really cool to connect with people and help, like all of you were saying, help give them a way to get their message out, or just connect in general, especially during such a strange time. Anyway, so yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back.
Wonderful things to look forward at home to, though. Also, they're beautiful.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe you can see better now. Let's see.
Hi.
Hi. You want to say anything?
Nothing.
Speechless. That's how good this live
That's
stream
okay.
is.
Okay. Well, kind of hang in there. We're going to bring in some other of guests that are in the curtains, I believe. Right? They are ready to come on.
Right.
Want to bring a few people on?
Yeah. Who do you want to bring on first?
Whoever is there.
Roulette. Let's go.
Let's go for it. Hey, I think we know who that is.
This is guest number 3, right? I think.
Number 3, Russ. You were.
Russ, I think you were 3. Maybe you were 5.
3, yeah, like Babe Ruth. 3, right?
There you go.
How are you all?
We're doing fine. Welcome
Yes.
to our other guests. Ming.
Yeah, you guys, I tell you guys are great and bubbly, and I must admit it's so nice to see live people getting together and setting this all up. It's really been an experience, the heck of a 6-month period for me, and I've been able to perform and sing and for various nursing homes, sometimes through windows. They couldn't come out. Sometimes you put them outside, and it's been nice to share the music. And some of the people had seen me on when we first started.
Right, because
And got a couple of calls.
Russ is an entertainer, and his repertoire is a lot of the Frank Sinatra repertoire. Correct, Russ?
That's correct. A lot of it is, and I like to share stories about it. And I have one today I would like to share with you, because this COVID thing has been crazy, and I lost my dad to it back a few months ago. But things live on, and some things become special. And my dad had a picture on the wall. He worked for Buccellati and Tiffany's many years ago. So in those days, there was no Amazon. There was no, Instant or anything like that. Stars would walk in, and one day they said Frank Sinatra was coming in. So he came in, he picked out jewelry, and my dad had done a painting of him because he's an artist. So when he gave the painting to Frank Sinatra said, "That's not me, that's Jerry Vale." And my father got all upset. He said, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" I'm only kidding. But I wanted to just show you guys because I took it off his wall, if you could see it. This came from Palm Springs.
Oh, very
Very nice.
Out of the glare. It came from Palm Springs to my dad a couple of weeks later with a beautiful note. And there's a little picture of the painting my dad had given him. And I keep it on my wall now, and it's a little inspired. It goes back to 1977. And it says, "To Sal, all the best, Frank Sinatra."
Nice.
And it keeps me, it's a motivation, and it's been really, really a lot of fun to work. I am doing some outdoor parties now. People are spread out in yards and in tents and whatnot, as you might know if you go out to eat. And it's been pretty strange, but it is what it is.
So you are available.
He is available, and I just want to say I had the privilege of being at a party where Russ was entertaining, and you killed it.
Wait, you did?
Oh, he's great.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I keep some things to myself.
Clearly.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
share Russ, but I will
Yeah.
share Russ with the rest of you because he's so good. He did all-time favorites. He had the whole room up and dancing. Awesome, Russ. I
Candy's
have
great.
stories that I'm sure Russ doesn't want to share, but
I'll give you $20 for that later.
Good.
he performs in parking lots for elderly people. He's been doing that. He's been giving back
That's wonderful.
during COVID,
Yeah.
doing that. And from what I understand, some of the ladies really like us.
So you're like a crooner. They're out there, like
Oh, they love it. And that
Yeah.
they're a better audience sometimes in the restaurants because they really, really know the music. They love it. And they light up. They're like surrogate parents to me now. So when I do these, and they say, "Oh, move me closer. I want to skip therapy." It's great. It's a great lift. It really is. And I want to thank you guys too because you were great in getting me on. And I know we did a little show, some singing, and maybe down the road we'll set something up. I know it's 6 months, so congratulations. And I really wanted to give it as an oratory. I wanted to talk about it more than do anything else to congratulate you guys doing this. It's a digital media now, and I think it's a very good segue for all of you to continue going and doing what you're doing. And Candy's been great. I just saw her the other night, right? We were together for a little while.
Explain it. That people have to
I could use you as an opening act, I think.
She's available too.
And she's available.
So you want to be out there?
Russ, my new manager, yes.
I just want 10%.
But singing has been a little different. Obviously, cold weather is coming now, so it's getting a little harder to do things for the seniors because they can't really come out, and if they're inside, the windows are closed, and I got to sing through windows and things like that. But hopefully, they're going to open up and start to come out a little bit, and even within that.
Russ, you're in. You're going to sing for us. We're going to dance. We're going to have fun.
That's true. That's true. Well, we thank you for joining us
say-
today.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for inviting me, and good luck to you in going forward. And keep in touch, and we'll definitely do a gig one night.
There you go.
Perfect.
We're
I
all into
can't
that.
wait.
Bye, Russ.
Bye.
Okay, so I think we have somebody else in the wings, but hey, hi. Is that Aura?
Yes.
Make sure that people know that if they comment, if they they go on Facebook and then they comment, say that you're listening to us, you have a chance to win one of the giveaways later on.
Oh, is that how they win? All you have to throw in a comment,
what's the
everybody.
giveaway?
What's the
Aura.
keyword? What do you want the
Giveaways.
keyword in the
It
comments
should,
to
brand BA Select, and I'll tell that reason why later. BA Select.
BA Select.
Yeah.
be? So
Very
yeah,
easy.
if you're in
Throw it
the
up a-
comments and you write BA Select, I'll
Can I
make
comment?
Chris
I wanna
pick a
win the
winner.
boozy bottle.
Yes.
This is an awesome bottle.
Bougie bottle.
She really wants
Wait,
it.
wait, Bougie bottle is a very cool, unique product, everybody. Sorry, or we're holding you up.
Yeah, what's it?
It's okay.
Listen, comment to
Or you
BA
could
Select.
win.
Yeah, or you're gonna
Look
want
at
this.
this bougie bottle. Look at this. Ooh.
It's a
Ooh.
water bottle, and you walk on that beach, or you walk down the street, or you going someplace. The packaging is phenomenal.
Some of us
bottle
have a
is great.
sling, not me.
I don't have it yet. It's in transit.
It's great.
I'll start typing BA Select.
There you go. Aura, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
We're all good. Thanks for joining us. You have some other guests here. You can say hi. They're all going to
Hello.
wave to you. I think we're like in school.
Hi, everyone. Well, first of all, I have to say thank you so much for allowing me in this space, because your energy is just so beautiful, and it just feeds the soul. It's what we need nowadays. So thank you for allowing me to be here.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I love you, Aura.
Oh, I love you too, Candy. And Lenore and all of you.
Aura and I had earlier.
Aura and I connected. I've never met Aura personally, but I feel like I have. I'd love to have lunch or a cup of coffee with Aura one day.
There you go. Can I come?
Of course. I would love to meet you all.
We'll bring Rob. We'll bring Ming. We'll bring Gianna. Leave Lenore behind.
It's okay. Just bring me home leftovers.
10 to 12.
Oh,
Okay.
I would love to meet you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cool. Very cool. So, Aura, just tell us what's going on with you right now.
So for those who don't know me, my name is Aura Elena Martinez, and I'm a self-discovery and empowerment coach. And I help the outer and inner travelers who seek greater well-being and personal fulfillment to discover themselves powerfully so that they can live life to the max. And so this has been a very turbulent moment. And I'm also in the airline industry, by the way. So you know that the airline industry has been impacted so hard. And so I find myself lately helping people navigate this turbulent time, which is like a level 3 turbulent. If I am to use the airline,
We need encouraging words. Go for it.
Yes. And
Everybody
so,
listening, yeah, we do.
yeah, because this is it's a very challenging time. It really is. And for those who may be thinking, because I give a lot of positive messages and tips and whatnot, and people may think, oh, everything is great in her life. Well, no, we have the power, believe it or not, to turn the turbulence into something beautiful.
You get that, everybody? Seriously, when you think about it. No, seriously.
Yeah.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't mind me sharing, believe it or not, and a lot of the people that know this about me right now, and this is after Lenore interviewed me, I actually became a caretaker for my mom. So she's not doing very well lately.
Sorry.
And the reason why I shared this is because people say, well, how is it that you're able to maintain your spirits high? And no. You have to do the inner work. You have to be able to see the beauty in this time.
Right.
Because just because it's bumpy doesn't mean you have to let the bumpiness take over.
True. You're true. That's right.
And so
We all have some bumpy roads out there. All right.
yeah,
We all do. And we
Of
have to
course.
make sure to push through them. And
of course, we all do. And so, oh, I'm so sorry. I talk a lot, by the way.
just keep spreading your good thoughts with everybody, because we do have a few other guests that are waiting in the wings
Yes.
to come in. But we want to thank you for coming on the podcast. Look, Lenore, she can't say anything. I'm taking
No, and
over.
Aura, so for us to reach out to you, for anybody who's viewing this now who hasn't seen your episode, how can they have you a part of their lives?
Correct.
Of course. They could either follow me on Instagram, Aura Elena Martinez. They can go to my website, www.auraemartinez.com. There they can learn more about me, sign up for the newsletter, find out how they can work with me, and also listen to the podcast.
Right. And we look forward to having you on in the future and connecting, maybe on another Facebook Live. We never know. Or for lunch, like Candy said earlier. Right?
Yes.
There we
Yes,
go. So,
Aura.
Aura,
Can't wait.
Very nice to see you. Keep it up. All right. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know who we
Oh,
have.
there we
Hey.
go.
Hey.
David. Hi, David.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We're doing okay, David. Sorry to let you hang in there for a little while. We
No,
got long-winded, all of us.
I just got back from teaching a yoga class, so this worked out perfectly. So,
Oh, good. Okay, so you're now you're relaxed and calm. So can
well,
you-
I'm sweaty, so I don't know about that, but
Seriously. Well, anyway, David, meet all of us here.
hello, all of you. It's great to see you.
David, I do have a question. So, like, are you writing another book?
So, oh gosh, I spoke to you guys like it's been like 6 months, right? So,
Actually, David was the first person I spoke to on the phone.
I remember that. Yeah, it was.
She wants to take credit for you.
Yes, I do, David.
Why not? So, yeah. So, I think when we first spoke, I was just kind of sinking my teeth into my third book, and it was going to be called "Being: How to Win the Game of Your Life." And it was really this remarkable journey. Just I kind of wrote these outlines, handwritten outlines, and long story short, the book is like, I'll tell you when I'm finished. So it's like a book because it's really a beautiful story, but I think part of writing the book is going through what everyone's going through this year. So all the turmoil, all what it means to be in a pandemic, and like how to understand how you can control your life instead of letting things dictate how you view things and how you perceive things. So I've actually just started kind of promoting my second book, The Lighthouse Keeper, a little bit more. And I'm doing an East Coast swing here coming up soon.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
Wait, an East Coast? What did you say about the East Coast? Are you coming?
Well, so the PR team that I've been working with, these amazing people at Conscious Living, are Los Angeles based. And I just started working with someone on the East Coast to do an East Coast publicity tour. So I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere, since I don't know that people will be gathering to see anybody. But we're going to try to get on some TV shows and some radio shows.
Gathered to see you.
Right.
Yes.
And if we do an author event, we know where to find you.
Wait,
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
it's funny because you said nobody's gathering. I don't mean to interject. It's just so everybody knows. I know that people are supposed to quarantine the mask thing right now. Just so you're aware of it, all of us have been around each other. So let's put this out there. So
All right, you're safe.
that doesn't make sense.
We live here.
Yeah, we're the only ones here. So.
Exactly, we are here. So we want to make sure if anybody's looking, going, well, they don't have their masks on. Guess what?
We did when we walked in.
Yeah, yes, we did because of the facility. But we've all gotten together.
Hey,
before,
David,
so.
we have giveaways.
I love the setup you guys have going on. That's so cool. Like I love the energy that you've
Leave a
brought.
comment. If you're
Exactly.
watching right now, leave a
Thank you.
comment.
We need those. Thank you, Ming. Just make sure everybody takes me. We need comments. Absolutely. We need comments for the giveaways so that we can know. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you think. Everybody shout out to us. And if you're a brand that we work with, let us know that you're on so we can give you a good plug there. And Lenore will do that.
Yeah,
really
same
well.
thing. If you were a guest on the show and you're just tuning in now and you just want to say hi,
Exactly.
do in the comments, write it in the comments, and we'll just be like, hey.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, David. You can continue.
Yeah, well, so I think, so my second book, The Lighthouse Keeper, is really about mastering your mind. And I think it's such a relevant topic, and it's timely today because it really does get you to think about what you can control in your life. And when you look at what's going on between the pandemic, this political circus that is just, it's like something out of a Jerry Bruckheimer movie. I mean, it's almost ridiculous. And then the social unrest that's very real. Anxiety can creep in. And so if you start to react to the things you can't control, you're going to get anxious and you're going to feel tense and upset. Your previous guest said just about like, you got to focus on what you can control. And that's an inward journey. And so the Lighthouse Keeper is a really great story about how to control your mind, how to master your mind, and start to how to, create and design the life you want rather than reacting to your circumstances.
That's good.
Wise words.
Those are very wise. Seriously, we'll look forward to seeing that book. We need to really listen, touch base with him again.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us on our live stream and being a part of our 6-month anniversary.
Congratulations. I love, you guys have such great energy and the focus and the drive. And I think I really respect and admire what you guys have done. So thank you for bringing me back.
Nice words. Thank you. Wait, can we quote you on that?
Absolutely. Of course.
David, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but I say to all our guests, welcome to our podcast family. And we mean it. I can tell you that we all mean it. And I've said that to you, and we mean it.
Well, thank you very much. I know I don't.
And we have giveaways.
And you have giveaways. So this is the last thing I'll say, because I know you have other people waiting in the wings. So I pitched my third book, this book that I just told you about. I pitched this idea to Jack Canfield, the guy who wrote Chicken Soup for the Soul, back in March, right when everything was happening. And he gave me the strangest guidance. He said, "You've got a year to write the book." And there were like 7 other people in this mass. It stayed with me. And I'm like, you know what? When someone who's never met you before tells you you've got a year to write a book, like the universe is connecting to him and telling him something special. And as I've written the book so far, it's been very special to me. So I know that I would look forward to being on your show again once that book is published.
And I can't
Love
wait.
it. Yes.
And we look forward to having you. David, keep going. Thank you.
Bye, David.
Bye. All
Can
right.
I make a suggestion for who's in the? Oh, this is exactly who I wanted.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And just like that, you're the man.
And just like that engineer, Chris, who knew who I wanted to talk to.
Funny how
next.
that works out.
How does he know?
He knows.
Maurice, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so she is thebomb.com, FYI. Actually, you can go to Blings and Things because that's where everything is. Her shoes are phenomenal. And I'm literally going to be buying a pair for my wedding right there.
You have to tell her, you have to explain how we got to meet her.
We actually met
Hannah
her at
and
a
Bria,
live event in Florida.
One of our live events.
Right?
Yeah.
Like actually in February.
Yeah, and Hannah actually connected us with you. That's exactly how it all worked. Yes.
So welcome.
Hi.
Thank you. Hi, thanks for having me.
Each other. You and
Yes,
Jana.
I've been
You
wanting to
need
meet
to.
you too.
Hi.
love
Hi, everyone.
I'm obsessed with it. So
So Marcy, tell us where are you? What are you doing these days now?
So actually, well, first of all, thanks for having me as a guest during the podcast. It was really a cool experience, especially, we filmed this during the lockdown. So it was a really cool project to do because I'm really like a people's person. I like to, speak to people. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm just like behind my computer. So just to have this cool energy with Lenore was really, really great. And, the lifestyles events now, none of them are happening. So we focus mostly on the online sales. So for everyone who doesn't know us, the website is www.shop-flings-things.com. We have really great shoes, the glitch shoes. I have like the silver, the black, and the pewter. But the really cool thing, like right now, we've been focusing on the online, but we decided to do something really, really crazy. We've been kind of like bored, actually, of missing people, missing the live events, and doing online orders. So we wanted to level up, and me and my husband created a new web agency called Space Broadcast. So the concept is to bring a product or a logo into space. And we did the launch last Friday. We sent our shoe into space. Like this glitch shoe here, we send it into space. I have the picture here. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my gosh.
This is the glitch shoe into space, and I have a little video here. Well, you don't really see well, but
That's so
we
cool.
see it.
Yeah, we
Wow,
see
that
it.
shoe is in orbit right now.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
I love
Wow.
it. That's a great idea.
Yeah, Maurice, that's wonderful.
so where's my microphone? Sorry, yeah, my microphone was into space actually. So this is like really the first group to see this. It's not even online. We're gonna have it online in the next few days. My husband is editing all the images and the videos, and we're gonna do a campaign to create a buzz for glitch shoes. It's actually the first shoe ever that's been sent into space. So this is really, really cool. And we have a new website that is called www.space-broadcast.com, www.space-broadcast.com. So all the pictures and editing of our glitch shoes are going to be on this website. And also we're going to do a new campaign for Blings and Things with the shoes in space. And actually the shoes are really good quality because they came back to Earth in perfect condition.
Gosh.
So
I think that's wonderful.
they're like space proof. So that's really, really cool. And eventually we're going to approach also.
They're gonna be reaching out to you now. So go ahead.
So eventually we're going to also approach like big companies who want their product. It could also be a bubblehead, a logo, business card, and who's ready for the space journey, because we have to be creative. This is a challenging time right now. So I'm like, the space is our new playground right now.
I love it. That's very unique. Honestly, think about it. Ming, why aren't we going to space?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Exactly. Yeah, we got to get right. Yes, we absolutely should.
The website again, shop-blings-things.com. The shoes are phenomenal. They're so comfortable. I wasn't lying. I'm not at May yet, but I'm still gonna buy a pair for my wedding when I get closer. I really need it. It's gonna match. Those shoes are gonna match the veil that she's gonna make me, and everything is just gonna work out.
Because it's all more.
Yeah, it is.
If you haven't guessed,
We're
Lenore
just
is getting married.
These are they're great for weddings. Yeah. But what you have to know is that sending a product into space is like kind of going like to film like a safari, like find a lion in the jungle. Like my husband and a team, like they send the product through a HPLA and a balloon in the air, but then it took 4 days to find it back, and it ended up in the forest, like deep in the forest. So it's actually a quite challenging mission to do that, but it's very worth it. When you see the images and the video, it's breathtaking, actually.
Accolades on all of that, my dear. Sincerely,
Yep,
it
I'll
really
be
is a
looking
truly
for
good
it.
idea. I think you need to take a veil,
Yeah, we'll
go on the
shoot a veil into space,
Exactly.
yeah.
The shoes.
And actually, what we want to do
We'll have a
is
whole outfit up
The
there.
veil needs a shoe.
She's trying to say
we
something.
want to offer the opportunity for like, let's say, engagement party, like will you marry me, a kind of like we can have also personal clients who want to do a statement like will you marry me, like do the big demand up in space, or a gender reveal also. It's a girl, it's a boy, with we can do all kinds of really creative and fun things with that.
Pretty cool.
Love it. I love it.
Well, Maurice, thank you so much for joining us. The creator of Blings and Things. You got to check out the glitch shoes because they are phenomenal.
They're out of this world, Lenore.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so I don't know. We're gonna be surprised. I don't know what do you think? I don't know.
Next? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Do we have somebody waiting in the wings? Oh, we have somebody else waiting. Go ahead.
Hello.
Oh my, hello.
We can't see you.
I think he's muted too.
It's
Is he?
Charlie.
It's Charlie. Oh, he doesn't want to be known.
Yes.
I forgot.
Charlie, are you there?
He's coming. Give us a second. One moment.
Charlie's right-hand lady.
So wait, Candy, when
We have
the giveaways.
Yes.
Okay, so in the comments, Chris, can you see the comments in front of you?
I did tell one person.
Cool.
Okay, so we really need those comments to
got-
roll in.
BA Select. If you comment in the comment section saying BA Select, you are officially entered to win any of these giveaways, which are yummy treats, by
Yes,
the way.
actually, bring out the
Yes.
chocolate too. Just go like this, scan it.
And we'll definitely send them to you. So we'll slide into your DMs.
Zalia. Yeah, but it's Zausha.
Zausa.
Zausa. Oh my God.
It's
Cold pressed chocolate, I believe it is. Georgia.
Yeah, do we put it
She's
what do we-
incredible.
Rosaria,
Cold-pressed-
yeah.
Rosaria, sorry, that's her last name, Giorgio. Very cool. We're going to try that later on. All you need is when we tried it the other day, one little sliver, and oh, the richness was great.
And if
Anyway.
you do win any of our giveaways today, we will personally direct message you, get your address, and ship them straight to you. So don't worry about
Correct.
that.
All right. So, Charlie, you there?
He's coming.
Not yet.
Okay.
He's looking for another angel, I guess.
Do we have people? Can you have your phone up?
I did.
People in the comments. Who did you give one?
Oh yeah, are we picking a winner right
Were you
now?
picking
We're
winner?
We're picking a
Okay.
winner.
Did you
Okay.
pick somebody?
Not yet. I don't
Oh,
think.
okay. I didn't know.
We didn't. We'll be
Yeah,
picking
not
now.
yet.
How many winners are we picking today?
2 winners. One winner is going to get the bougie bottle, which is an incredible prize, and the other one is going to get all the different healthy, fun, delicious.
On now to pick a
items that are all there together as a whole basket. We
Maybe
just want to let you know that also in that basket there is going to be some hand sanitizer, because Refining Clean is a very cool, unique product as well. So make sure you see us all out here with this.
You won't find a better pedigree of hand sanitizer anywhere else.
Lenore knows that one so perfect.
Refiningclean.com. And it doesn't smell bad.
There we go, everybody. We're taking a picture. There we go.
It smells good.
Yeah, it smells good. It doesn't leave your hands dry. And it doesn't smell like tequila, like these other hand sanitizers.
That's true.
Yeah, they're smelling too much. They're smelling like too much alcohol, and this one doesn't.
Right,
it's perfect.
Yeah, that's bad. You don't get pulled over and be like, "What do I smell? Is that your breath?" And I was like, "No, I swear, officer, it's hand sanitizer."
It's not even Listerine in 2020. It's hand sanitizer.
No, I vouch for these. You left like 100 of these at the studio, and we've been giving them out to all the podcasters coming in, and we've been good. So
and everybody loves them.
Everybody loves them.
That's great.
I think we have. Do we have Charlie?
I don't know.
Is that I'm getting a thumbs up?
Oh, we're getting a thumbs up. I guess Charlie, are you there?
Hello.
Oh, wow, Charlie.
Just on audio today, friends.
Yes, we have to tell you, if some of you, if you're old like me, if you remember the Charlie's Angels years ago, and then the reboot Charlie's Angels.
Wait,
well,
I'm not that old. Who is that?
we have our pop culture. Are they considered pop culture? Charlie's Angels?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought so, right?
1,000%.
All right, so
yes.
you're pop culture, Charlie. You realize that, right?
Well, it's actually Bosley, if you go back to the old shows. So I don't know who Charlie was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't one of the Angels.
Charlie, we had to discuss this.
Yeah.
So Bosley
You
was
can be
in the
Bosley.
office with the girls, and Charlie was never seen.
Actually, Bosley was in the office with us for a while. Now he's like a Charlie to us. So that's cool. Charlie is, so everybody out there knows, is our confidant. He's the person we talk to on a regular basis, gives us his insights, and he pushes us along if we're having a moment that we're straying kind of thing, or we have an idea, and he reels us back, and then he gives us another idea though. So Charlie, welcome.
Hi. All right. Well, I'll go by Charlie. So yeah, I am. First of all, congratulations on the work that you've done.
Thanks.
A little bit of background. This whole project was born out of we've been in the event planning business. We do a lot with Brand Ambassador Select, was doing a lot with running events and, corporations and brands and insurance repping and all of those things. And we had actually over 100 events already booked for 2020. And then over a 24-hour period, our friend hit. And actually 72 hours, we lost everything.
Charlie, you look at all our faces.
Yeah. All right. So what happened was, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 23-year-old business, and it's kind of been our baby. We've all been working together on making it work, and we just came off of our best year ever, and it was all shut down. So we had a choice, and we could either lay down and play dead, or we could pivot. And anyone that knows us knows we do not lay down and play dead. Would you guys agree?
Absolutely.
We're not the possums.
No, we're definitely not the possums. No, we might be the Charlies and the Angels, but we're not the possums.
And only in pop culture do people come alive again. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Pop culture,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, no one stays dead in the comics.
Exactly.
No, they don't. Exactly. So we had to pivot, and in the middle of what we were doing, we came up with several different things that we can do to replace our income, right? And there was a team. We had our team of 4, and we looked at like, well, I'm not quite sure about what they're going to do yet. So I ran out of ideas. So I spoke to, Miss Felicia and said, I'm going to give you a team of 4. You have 3 weeks to actually come up with something new that fits in with our current client base. And oh yeah, by the way, you have 3 weeks to make income. And 4 weeks later, we got our first check in the door, and the podcast was actually born. And it was definitely came out of this whole COVID crisis. So it was an amazing pivot. I didn't do this. You guys did this for sure. So very proud to be working with you and have you all on the team. And I'm definitely looking forward to, the rest of this year, but 2021 is just going to be amazing.
Did we lose you?
It's going to be the best yet.
Yes, absolutely the best yet, for sure.
Russ was supposed to sing that, but
You're absolutely correct.
So did I shock you that I stopped talking? Is that why you thought the feed was lost?
I thought they put the plug personally. No, I'm kidding.
Charlie, and we all know Charlie. We put him on later. We asked him to come on later. No, just kidding.
Exactly.
No, but we thank you for all the compliments and actually.
Thank
having
you,
the
John,
confidence,
for all your belief in us.
Charlie,
I'm sorry I jump in.
Supporting.
for supporting us and being there for us and honestly and believing in us.
Charlie.
Honestly, with all of that, truthfully, because without your support, I don't know. We're all here, and you know what? The support of people we know, people we've gotten to know,
Family members of the podcast now.
Exactly. We're going to grow, and Charlie, get ready, because when the live events begin, we're right there with them. So I'm going to tell something else. I'm going to do a little pitch for one of our sites here while Charlie's on. Came up with an idea a couple of months ago, since we're doing podcasts, that we're meeting wonderful guests. We decided that we were going to try to figure out what we could bring a hub together to bring guests together with podcasters. So we went to somebody we knew and said, we need you to build this for us. And he says, what? And I said, just do this. I'm going to give you an idea how to do this and create this for us. And he did. And what happened in July, we launched a website called Select Podcast Guests. Yes, I just did a pitch for that.
Plural.
Guests. It was www.selectpodcastguests.com. And with that, we started bringing podcasters together with guests. And now we've just expanded it, bringing brands onto that site now. And I have to tell you, we have a lot of brands that are wanting to come on our show. We're very excited because we're all the way through the beginning of the year with people who want to come on our show. And with that, we also started a great blog. So, Charlie said, can you do this? I said, oh gosh, we can do this. Yes, we can. And we did this. And with the help of the young man who's behind the scenes, we grew another website and it's flourishing. So now what started with Charlie and the overall picture became our lifestyle events from Brand Ambassador Select, became our podcast with our wonderful guests. We've gotten to know Ming. And we've gotten to know Ming, so we really love working with him, and we're going to continue working with you. And
I love you guys too, so thank you very much.
And we hope that we all grow together, and so now here we are, Charlie. So thanks.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. You've earned it. You've earned every inch of what you've developed. So
you earned it.
You absolutely do. You have my complete trust, and we do chat on a regular basis, and a lot of times Felicia comes up and the team comes up with an amazing idea. I'm like, oh, that's great, and next.
Yeah.
So they've been very patient with my next and next and next, and we're creating a juggernaut. We really are. So.
That's
something to be very proud of. Absolutely.
Thanks.
So thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Charlie. We appreciate your coming on. Next time, maybe we'll be able to see you, or you're just going to be incognito all the time, I think.
We shall have to see.
It's not a whole thing like that, Oh, by the way, I want to talk to you about a book I want you to illustrate for me.
Okay. By the way, Gianna, I pitched you. Let's just talk about that. I pitched you.
Yeah, I do. I have a book I want you to illustrate for me. Here we go. Charlie, you didn't hear that. He says, then go for it, Felicia. Anyway, so thank you once again for coming on and complimenting us
and
today.
being Charlie.
And being Charlie. Exactly. So Charlie, we're gonna
say goodbye.
We're gonna say goodbye because we want Ming to pull some guests out of there. So
Candy, help me out here because
so
you
Charlie,
have
thanks.
You gotta pick the names because we may know the names.
My phone died, but you have
I'll show you. Look,
okay. Let's pick someone who commented near the beginning here.
Oh, that would be
like
cool.
one of the first commenters.
So should we give them the goodies, or is it the bougie bottle?
What should we give away first, Candy?
I'm not looking, so I can't.
Because I know who it is. So you call.
All right. Well, we'll go the bougie bottle first.
Okay, go for it.
The winner would be Nancy Panetta Orlando.
Oh, very cool.
You're the lucky winner of the bougie bottle, my
We
friend.
know her. It's a beautiful. she's like a
Can we showed the bottle? Oh my
Yes,
gosh!
let's
Give me
see,
the
Did Nancy see? Well, she must have.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna keep it in
put it.
suspense.
Just
I'll
in
put it
case.
closer to the camera.
Excuse the lady
Yeah.
on the other side of the table.
Well, I'll have to run up. But Nancy, you.
If you didn't
This is-
see, Nancy,
It's a very cool,
I love the
cool bottle.
This is a great bottle. It'll keep your drinks hot
Packaging
or cold.
itself is gorgeous.
it's 750 milliliters. You know, you can put a bottle of wine in there.
That's the exact
That's what they told us
volume.
in the
Bottle of
episode.
That's why it's a
Or-
great
Or a bottle of
Tequila.
scotch.
That's the
Yeah,
exact
of
volume.
course, Rob was going to say scotch.
That's a lot of scotch. But yes, that's the
That's
exact
his
volume.
vibe.
Scotch guy.
You have fine taste, my friend. And the winner of the Chum Bites, the
chipmunk,
the chipmunk baking,
The chipmunk
and
baking.
the chocolates.
the Zalja. Who else are we
Zalza.
missing? Which brands? Which other brands?
I
do we
think
have
that
up
we
there?
just have the three. Chum
Yeah, the
Bites,
three of those are together,
Zalza.
all together. That's going to be a whole package going out.
The winner of that will go to Jamie Fenton.
Oh,
Jamie
my
Fenton,
gosh,
congratulations.
Thank you,
All right,
Jamie.
Thank you for
Congrats.
watching. Thank you for commenting.
Congrats.
I'm
Chocolate's great. It's all good.
And I ate the whole bag of red velvet yesterday of the chipmunks.
Yeah, that was
Jamie,
delicious.
if one
FYI.
bar is missing, it wasn't me.
no, it wasn't. Yes.
Well, we have somebody else, I think, waiting in the wings patiently. I think
Do
she's
we?
there. Yeah, I think we do. Do we have anybody else? Nobody else. Oh my,
Well,
she might not have been.
Can
able
we
to
do
go.
this for a second? I wanted Gianna to take her veils off there so we can actually see.
Oh, let's do it.
So
let's
G,
do
can you
it.
put
Yes,
definitely.
absolutely.
Can you put them on the
Wait,
table
we didn't
so
do
we
a
can
toast though.
see?
Wait, don't do it. Let's do a
oh,
toast.
wait.
A toast to 6 months.
I can't share with you. It's Corona.
Yeah, exactly. We're not going to
I
tap.
know it touches.
6 months, everybody, and going on for another 6 months and continuing.
Oh yeah,
Thank
maybe
you.
that'd be 600 months.
So I
6
have,
million
I have,
months.
a lot of
Yes.
years.
I have to take the opportunity, Felicia, to thank you. Your
Oh my
optimism
gosh.
and what?
I didn't say anything. She said what?
It's
Not
been
me.
your vision, your optimism, your
Keep
hard
going.
work. I would say the rest, but no.
Thanks, Candy.
To a wonderful mentor, friend, leader,
Thank you.
visionary,
Boss lady.
boss lady.
I'm the boss lady
You.
now, I guess. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Okay,
Yum, it
G, I
tastes like
wanna see
water.
the veils.
So let's see her veil.
Because they're up against the white in the back, so I feel like
Yeah,
we
let's
can't
get
really
some detail here.
like see it. So,
This one's a cathedral valve.
ooh, give her the mic.
Oh,
Give her the
oh.
handheld mic. She can
Yeah, give her the
describe them.
handheld mic.
So this one's a cathedral veil. Here, I'm gonna put the mic down for a second.
Yeah, I was just saying maybe against the blue, you're able to see
Yeah,
all the
let's have it go
detail.
across the table.
Yeah,
So
Rob, I'm
this one
choosing. I'm
Is
moving
a
your
lace
stuff.
Trim.
Ladies.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. We can't
Oh,
hear
you
you.
have to see the detail.
just gonna step back.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Rob,
Rob is stepping
we're
back.
done.
You can push up.
So here is a lace trim veil, and it's beaded in clear sequins, and it has pearls and Swarovski crystals on it. Let's see. I'm gonna have it draped
it through.
across the.
Yeah, that's a great photo.
There we go,
shot.
just so you can see the end of it. And then when a bride comes in, we can always customize it. So this one has the lace stopping from going up to the top, but if a bride wanted more lace, we can always add more lace or add more beading or more trim on it. And then I have lace patches on this one going up the veil, and there's also pearls on it too. But yeah, so sky's the limit. This one doesn't have a blusher on it, but you can always add a blusher. And sometimes some brides want to be a little bit more traditional, so that's where the blusher comes in. It's a piece of fabric that goes over your face. Or some people want to take a modern twist to it, so you can always have it without.
Cool.
So this is the cathedral veil. Let me take this one.
gorgeous.
I was going to ask what a blusher
you wanna
was, but
try
I'm
that?
happy that
Fun
you
one.
explained
I think
it.
I would look smashing in that. Yes, for sure.
Thanks, Rob. And we have Rob here to demonstrate. We know Rob.
And this one is a birdcage veil. Actually, Lenore, can you be my model?
OMG.
Okay.
Okay.
This is good practice. It's great practice.
I'm
So
getting
this
my
one
hair done
goes
this
on the
weekend.
side,
Oh my gosh. It's almost like,
Like
you know,
this.
okay.
I feel like
and then you can always add like a piece of flower here, or this one has like a chiffon bow. Oh, you can always add a flower along the comb, or this one has a chiffon bow. So really, again, anything that the bride wants. And I'll hold it here in front too. So that one's a birdcage veil. That's like a very vintage look.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I feel like it's like, oh my God.
in the 20s.
No,
Yeah.
no. Oh my God.
It's the new 20s look. Yes, exactly.
The
Yeah.
roaring 20s
No,
came back.
I was thinking Jackie O time, also the 50s.
Oh, kind of like
Yeah.
Mad Men.
Okay, yeah.
Mad
Like,
Men,
yeah.
exactly. There, see? We can relate to that.
Pillbox hats.
Yes,
Yes.
Thank you.
very vintage.
Thank you.
And we got one more. I just figured we show them because you can't really see them against the white because
right.
the
I
white.
appreciate it. You always look out for me, Lenore. You're great. You're great. And this one is a ballet veil. So this one isn't as long as the cathedral veil, but normally a lot of people who have like a longer train or they want to show off the train more, they'll go for a shorter veil. So this one is ballet length, and then this one also has a blusher on it. So like I said before, do you want to model again?
I guess, but you got to take the microphone though.
Yes, I'll take the mic. So you put this on the crown of your head.
Because it's all about Lenore tonight, we noticed, right?
And then this is what a blusher is. So this goes over
Very
your
cool.
face. And then when the
That's
father
nice.
gives away the bride, they always just take the blusher and they put it behind the
How
head.
beautiful.
Just like that. Yeah.
How beautiful.
There we go.
See, some of the guests we've had on have been absolutely wonderful.
And
So-
very detailed.
and very deep. Yeah, and that's most important. I'm not even sure on our timing how we're doing here. Are we over?
They're good.
No,
I think
but-
we're going to try to get one more person in, though.
Oh, we have
We're
one
gonna-
more person waiting in the wings then. Okay.
We're sending her the invite right
Oh,
now.
perfect. Because okay,
and,
that's great.
Hopefully she gets it. So
So Gianna, thanks for the show and tell.
Oh,
Candy, you
no
gonna join
problem.
us?
It's my pleasure.
GiannaScanelliBridal.com.
Make sure to follow on Instagram too to see all the new products.
Yeah, I've been looking.
Gianna Spinelli Bridal.
I love that you use the. I don't know the effect, but like the little diamond effect.
Oh, the
shimmer.
sparkles, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What do you
on
feel
the
like,
stories.
guys? What do you think, guys? Do you like the diamond effect? Well, okay.
absolutely.
Maybe
Anything
to
that,
watch.
anything that makes a bride or woman sparkle more, absolutely.
Nice answer. I like that
Absolutely.
answer. So here's a bit of trivia. Okay, so what was the first thing? I'm thinking you're talking brides, you're talking people, you're talking relationships, you're talking. Now we're off on a tangent. We're talking brands. I just lost my train of thought again.
What brand? The first brand that.
No, like what was like when you think about things, and I didn't mean to cut you off on that. I'm
No.
just thinking you're talking, we're all here, we're waiting on somebody else to join us, I believe, at this point. But I just want to think about where we are now. So here you are,
Mhm.
here you are, here
'Cause,
you
gee,
are.
you started with
here
the
we
masks,
are.
too.
Yes,
Right.
yeah,
Gianna started
yeah.
with masks, and here's Candy. So
Here's Candy.
we're all here, so, and we are all okay.
Yeah, and I think what we all have in common too is that everyone really adapted to this situation. And as a business owner and just running anything, it's really important to adapt to certain situations. And even when I started my business, I was starting off bridal, and then all of a sudden I had to switch to face masks right away. And I had to donate face masks to hospitals. I was selling them to my community, and it's really important to know how to adapt to certain situations. And I feel like that's what everyone did.
And you, for your company, Shared Universe, weren't you just moving into the other studio, or you?
Yeah,
moved
we moved into a brand new space, and we're ready to get that going. And then they're like, "Well, you can't be in there anymore." I'm like, well, this thing. And I like doing this. I like being face to face. I like podcasting with people at the same table, but we weren't allowed to do that anymore. I was like, you know what? We can move everybody online. We'll see if we can connect that way. And it worked out very well.
Yeah,
It
and he's
worked out
doing
very
so
well.
much being with online,
Yeah.
everything. Oh my gosh, he's 24/7. Everybody,
Pretty much. Yeah, I don't sleep.
He is
A lot of
definitely-
coffee. A lot of coffee.
SharedUniverse.com.
So if you ever need virtual Rob, go to him. He's got everything. He's got everything going. It works out well. Do we have somebody else coming in? No, we're not. Okay, so I guess we couldn't connect with one of our past guests. So Lenore, what do you think? So what do you think? What do you think? We're gonna 6 months. We never got to you. I'm sorry. I wanted to get to you.
Yes.
6 months.
I was
ago.
hoping
Then
we'd-
we're gonna wrap
I was
it up.
hoping
Then
we'd
we're gonna wrap it
forget.
up.
It's always about Lenore.
I already modeled.
No, so 6 months ago, here you are. We told you podcast, and you went back to something that you did
10 years ago?
Yeah, when it really wasn't
Podcasting. I don't even know what it was called at
You
that
were-
point. It was like online radio. I think that's what we were doing, what I was doing.
right. And now here you are. You're back to that. But Lenore is also a radio personality. That she's in the morning
So
personality.
I just don't shut up.
Exactly. But she did today for us because
because it wasn't about me. I really tried.
It's okay. Candy took over for you. Don't worry. It's fine. She did what she had to do. So I think we're
But yeah, no,
wrapping
it's
up.
been a great 6 months, and the progression, and not just my growth, the team's growth. And honestly, I really just love seeing all these people. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like we've learned so much. Not like the business side, but from each guest, we learned something new that I'm really hoping I retained all that knowledge because I'm not in school anymore. So it was really helpful to have and really beneficial to get a chance to hear everybody else's stories, but see how their business model is working, see how they're moving forward. Because I think if you listen to all 56 episodes, which they're not that long, don't you worry, you'll be able to get bits and pieces that may be able to help you in your future. So you may take a little bit from Gianna, a little bit from Rob, a little bit from Ming, a little bit from any of our other guests that did join us today or did not join us today. So thank you for that. And I know we have one more guest that actually just popped in.
Oh, hi.
It's Maria.
Hi, everybody. You guys look great.
Thanks. You're late to the party, Maria.
I'm sorry. My party was delayed just a wee bit, but I'm happy I'm here.
Good. So Maria, welcome. You 6 months from where you were to here. Make it enthusiastic for all of us.
She's the one that brought us our Refine and Clean,
That's
by the
right.
way.
That's right.
FYI.
We were
Health Fairs Direct.
Very nice. Yes. It's been quite a ride, I have to say. So I'm really proud of everybody. Congratulations for the 6 months.
Thanks.
Let's get that to maybe, I don't know, 60 years. That'd be great.
Oh,
Gee, I don't like it's 60 years. Thanks, Maria.
Maybe you a little more.
I mean, I hope I make it 60 more years.
Maybe in comic books we can.
We're immortal. Yeah, that's right. We'll find like a serum of life.
Like the Walking Dead. Thank you.
We'll not go that direction, but yes.
I like the Walking Dead. Anyway. So Maria, anything you want to share with us?
This has been a tough time for a lot of people, and I'm just really proud that we have a team that was able to really create this brand ambassador group in the midst of all of this, while we were able to also be doing well in all of our other components with Health Fairs Direct. So it kind of shows how we can all be resilient and just forget about all the things that are going on that might cause you to not want to do certain things. And I think everyone really just disregarded all of what was going and just knew they wanted to get something done and to do something to help everybody else. And that's really a good thing for everybody to be able to do that. And I'm really pleased and happy that you guys are part of our team.
Thank you, Maria.
We're all happy to be here.
Yep, we all. She's smiling.
Thank you for our hand sanitizers.
Great.
We've been holding these up all night.
That's great.
Which is okay. So what are you doing these days? Real quick, go ahead.
Or how are you tackling live events?
That's correct.
Or not live events, question mark?
They're virtual, right? Or
They're
not?
virtual, yes. Virtual health fairs. We're bringing in benefits providers. We're bringing in professionals that can give webinars. We're playing some games on some components. We're ending days off with a happy, healthy hour. So a bunch of mocktails instead of heading out to the bars. But it's been really good. We're getting a lot of traction on that. A lot of companies really are appreciating that they can still do some sort of wellness events for their employees. So we're really proud and doing really well.
That's good. Hey, listen, if you ever need webinars for insurance and stuff, he's the man.
You're pointing at Gianna.
Sorry, Gianna. Yeah,
that was a great movie.
He makes presentations really good. See, I'm plugging Rob because he really does make great presentations. That's it. So just sorry, plug you in that.
We have his info.
Well, our first guest, we have to.
There you go.
Anything
great.
else you want to share?
All right, guys. Well, yeah, it was really great to be here. I do appreciate you guys letting me come on. It was really a lot of fun.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Maria. You're going to close it off after you. So thanks, Maria.
All right, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. So what do you think, Ming? What are we going to do now?
Upward and onward, right? So more guests, more fun, more brands.
Yeah.
More snacks.
More snacks. Yes, I like it when you leave the snacks. Definitely.
Wine, scotch, I don't know.
Scotch would be great.
Gosh, it's awesome.
He got some coolest things in though. into
You
his
should see the
series.
stuff in their studio.
Exactly.
And we are not broadcasting out of a shared universe today, where all of our podcasts are, but
Correct.
we have a shared universe. Ming, Chris is our
Right,
engineer.
so, yeah.
He's
Oh,
not.
Chris and Paige, you should come. say
Chris and
hello.
Paige are
They
behind
said
the
no.
scenes.
Come for a
They don't want to
second.
come
They're
out.
nodding their
We
heads.
have
so-
our engineer, our PA, camera chick, always around,
Right.
holding things up, being the bomb. FYI, they're great. So, and they've been a part of not just the brand ambassador select team, but like a part of my team for years.
Yeah.
So
they've
I'm
known
very
Lenore.
grateful to have the both of them be on this journey with us as well, even though they're not on camera, but whatever, it's okay. Still shout them out.
Yeah, that's
And
okay.
we are broadcasting live today in Long Branch, not in Eatontown, in Long Branch, New Jersey at 10 Pearl Studios.
Correct.
So
New friends.
beautiful backdrop.
Cyclorama, I think it's called. It's a very
I
cool
don't know what
thing.
it's.
We're
where
gonna take
you-
some photo
It's where
shots
you
afterwards.
model.
Exactly. We're all gonna be doing that afterwards. Get ready.
That's my modeling.
For
photos.
sure. Oh, absolutely.
Can we get you to wear a veil?
If that'll help her sell them, absolutely. I'm all about that.
He's always got the good answers.
So once again, that is going to be a wrap for our first Facebook Live event.
Correct.
Happy 6-month anniversary to the Brand Ambassador Select podcast. Don't you worry, this will not be the last Facebook Live. It may not be as long next time, but it will definitely not be the last. And once again, thanks for commenting.
It's our
Thanks for
celebration.
subscribing. Thanks for being a part of our team and being a part of our journey. And ultimately, watching,
more
listening
months.
the podcast, and to another 6 months. We'll see you in March.
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.
Good night.
Cheers, guys.